Welcome to Los Ambrosios, City of the Divines. Where the angels fall and the demons fly. The year is 2383. It's been a century since chemists reinvented the periodic table to overcome the challenge of living matter rejecting bionic implants. They created tempus vivum, or living time, an element that's an organic metal so it coalesces with flesh, becoming anatomy ware. Gear made from tempus vivum provides those who implant it with more longevity, thus more time, in addition to expanded function that far exceeds that of a biological human. Humans with A-ware are called episavs. Natural humans are called natty-savs, which is such an insignificant statistic that they are virtually untraceable on account of their incompatibility with the cybernetic system. All information exists in a cybernetic panopticon called the Quinscape, a pseudo-medium where the currency of the world is information and access. Initially designed by the banking elite to exert financial and political control over the world, it caused mass uprisings and war, which the people eventually won. Over the centuries, it became an unregulated digital landscape of infinite possibilities. Quinscapers have unique systems installed in their A-ware that allow them more efficient access to the Quinscape, making them invaluable for extracting data, espionage, electronic warfare, cybersecurity, and more. But they're more vulnerable to attacks through the Quinscape if located in the physical world. We all wanted to be legends, like the founders of Losios. All roads lead to this city of heaven and hell. But there's no Father, Son, or Holy Ghost here. Only the devil you know. Makes you wonder how much of anyone is left. You can get anything you want as long as you're willing to pay the fee. My crew is hired to heist experimental A-ware called Vant Tech, mechanical wings that once implanted enabled the user to fly. It was just another job until we discovered how much was being left on the table. We weren't given the courtesy of the vault's contents. Had we known, we'd have brought a bigger ark. No questions asked. Would have waived the fee. Every one of us could have retired. But the contractor wanted the Vant Tech and didn't want us to know about anything else. When we discovered its significance, we made the choice to betray whoever it was and keep the A-ware for ourselves. Initially designed for elite soldiers, it was too unique to move on the black market. There were 8 of us, but only 5 sets of wings. Wally, Marielle, and Carlos passed. Mick wouldn't touch us. We didn't want to drag her into it anyways, but she helped us find a good scrap dock. The rest of us had the Vanthtech implanted. It was compatible with our exosuits. We were unstoppable. All over the world, we pulled off the Primus stops like phantoms. The time of our lives. If you live like a god, eventually you believe you are one. By the time TrackOn figured it out, the wings were only compatible with our nervous systems. The tech was ruined, but we were invaluable. They gave us a choice: get trained up properly, work for TrackOn, and do their bidding, or be executed. We complied and became known as TrackOn's Angels, or demons, depending on who you asked. We weren't allowed to know specifics. The contracts got worse and worse. They sent us on atrocious missions. We were the end of a lot of lives. We decided the outcomes of wars and the fate of nations. Wherever we operated, the wicked rose to power. Everyone has a breaking point. By the time we reached ours, death was more preferable. We were already monsters, and I don't think we can ever be forgiven. But maybe we could have one last shot at redemption. Spend the rest of our lives making things right, protecting the world from people like us. When I was lost, no one could find me. I'm so out of range you don't need a gun. But if you come looking for me, let's just say, I learned why this city is named after divines. And that means whatever you want it to.
We took what didn't belong to us, so selfish, so selfish. We took what didn't belong to us, so selfish, so selfish. We took what didn't belong to us, we don't belong here, we don't
lost, no one could find me. No need to run, 'cause I'm already gone. Out of range, you don't need a gun. I was in the Quinscape, or is it in me?
Quinscape 2383. Only at greattide.substack.com.